Okay, looks like we're live. Oh, just waited the 30 seconds for the stuff. Alright, looks like we're up. Okay. Well, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of RJ's Talks. It is currently May, the first Saturday of May, that is, so it's time to do that one stream I do every month. And yeah, so we're back again with that game we've been working on, that I've been working on with a good friend of mine. We're going to be dropping a Windows version in the coming weeks. Actually, it's going to be dropping tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm probably gonna get to that one later. Yeah. So yeah, we've got this right now. Probably switch to Minecraft later in the stream. But anyways, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of monthly streaming. You know, and yeah, let's get right into it. So, as you know, there's not too much really content in the way. It's probably going to be more Game Builder Garage review games kind of things. It's sad that apparently Splatoon 2 is going to be releasing on September 9th, I believe, or Splatoon 3 in this case. So yeah, that's probably gonna be a problem because now I want to have content. Well, I do still have content, but it won't be but it'll probably be the same content for the next while. And I've been meaning to do a video about Splatoon for quite some time. I have done it, but it was like a very terrible live stream long before I had a capture card. So yeah, it was not very good, and it was mostly just a review, and it just sucked. So yeah. So anyways, so as you may notice, I am actually playing that game I've been working on for quite some time now, with my good friend, and we're doing a lot of stuff in other areas, but going to be probably getting the Windows version out in the next while, which is going to be a huge selling point for it because literally 90% of the world. I am literally I think it's 1 or 2% on Linux, so we'll be kind of fixing that one up shortly. But other than that, yeah. So let's see. So if you do want to become a playtester for this game, we are still very much looking for people to play this game for us and kind of give us an outsider's opinion on it. There's a link in the description below with everything you need to get started and give us your opinions about this game. And yeah, so that's mostly it. I'm gonna stop flexing this game for now. You're probably gonna see more ads in my videos for this game in my next few videos. I might kind of have it as a sponsored spot kind of thing. Don't know how. I don't think people would take too kindly to those kinds of things and would probably click off of my video as soon as possible, or would look for the timestamp to skip it. But yeah. But anyways, so yeah. So it's just going to be more Game Builder Garage kinds of things. I might actually do a video series where I finish some of the games that I've had kind of on the back burner, and have been meaning to kind of finish up for the past while. Almost like that Flight Sim series I had. I don't think the audience was really there on the Flight Sim series, but I kind of found the content a little lazier for editing and would work out in kind of a quicker format to kind of make it in. But other than that, nothing much really. So yeah. So that's basically where we're at right now. Again, there's not much to really do per se. So it's for content around here. I might start doing a few reviews of electronics like multimeters and other electrical things again. Because those kinds of videos, they're weird. They kind of just blow up like a week or two after they've kind of been on the YouTube market, in my opinion. That's always something weird I found out about them. But people just straight up like them, I guess. Well, not really, 'cause I always get the people who don't really understand the kind of content I make, and they just type their angry comments like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah. So, I don't know. There's not really much to cover in that regard at this point. So, and if you do end up watching this, even after I've went off air on this stream, let me know of any opinions of games you'd like. I've heard the concept of more competitive games like Apex and Fortnite being thrown around in the comments section. I don't really know how to feel on those, kind of like as I said in some of the replies to those comments. I really don't know how to feel about those kinds of games, because I feel like it'd be too calculated to play those games. Also, I mean, I'm pretty okay with Fortnite, but I don't really feel like it would do well in 2022, even though the whole Reddit-style Fortnite hatred kind of content is kind of gone away and swiftly changed to something else. That is just, it's a little odd that, it's just a bit weird. I don't really know how to accurately say it. Splatoon content I'm definitely going to consider, okay, maybe my strategies for Splatoon are extremely calculated, and not that entertaining to kind of watch, because I kind of treat it like it's a war room of some kind. It's almost like me when I did the Flight Sim series. If you kind of watched into it, there's a lot of dead air moments. Eventually, later on in the series, I'd actually cut those out in editing, so yeah. But otherwise, that's basically what we've got going for us. In other news related to me, and that might affect this channel in a few areas, it looks like I am going to be. Looks like this month is the last month of the school year for where I am. So I know in a lot of other places it's definitely not that, but yeah, my school gets out like this month, so probably towards the end of the month I'll have a little more time I could devote to content or other projects I have in the making. One idea I had for content was using something for Game Builder Garage, where it's a system made by some guy who it was a system that basically allowed you to make sprites where you could just draw them on a computer like here. You could just draw them on PC, and then you could bring them over to Game Builder Garage. I am thinking of a video like that. In fact, that wouldn't be a terrible video for the kind of stuff I am, because it kind of clashes my two big interests, the programming and the electronics stuff. Because it involves Arduinos, and and it's a pretty cool little project. I'll definitely talk about that a bit in my next, and if I get around to it. But yeah, so that's basically mostly what I've got in terms of news. There just isn't that much really to kind of cover. But I do have a whole playlist full of Game Builder Garage games that I am definitely going to cover. I think it's like I selected 10 games when I was doing the video for this game, where I was like, oh, what if I don't want to actually cover or talk about this game, or it's like not fully ready with and we want to have the Windows version out like on release day, or we are pushing back release day officially for the playtester version, you know. But I did have a video as like a plan B if this would not, if we didn't get the go ahead to do this kind of video. So it was more like it was going to be another one of these Game Builder Garage kind of things. So, you know, yeah. But anyways, so that's pretty much going to be it for today's stream, I guess. There isn't much really to talk about, aside from those kinds of few things. I'm literally kind of digging deep into what I can actually, what I can talk about. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to kind of leave the rest of the stream as kind of a filler gameplay portion, you know. It's probably not going to be the best of, most beneficial of playback gaming portion things, but other than that, yeah, looks, yeah. So, yeah. So this is going to be hell. So let's see. So I've unlocked the purple dude, and yeah, we've got a few coins. Unfortunately, the coins don't save because when I compiled this for Linux and Mac, the systems we used to even get it on Linux and Mac just treated the save file like every other file we included with it, and mostly like a ROM. In fact, if I remember correctly from the technical details, it basically puts everything in basically a RAM disk that's kind of invisible to your file browser and stuff. And almost like an unmounted, it puts like all the assets uncompiled that we had to include as kind of a, almost like a RAM disk. So, in fact, it is a RAM disk basically, but it would just bring it out. And the save file probably was included with it, so when it gets reset, because it doesn't expect you to actually save to this little RAM disk or hidden allocation, it mostly just saves it just doesn't save anything at all. So yeah, that was a bit of a challenge. So nothing saves in this playtest version, but I'm definitely going to get better at figuring out how to get this to happen, or to get it to actually save for once. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing. Anyways, so yeah, as you may notice, there is controller support. This is mostly mapped towards Switch Pro controllers, but you could plug in a lot of others. So, you know, yeah. Anyways, so it's going to be it for, I guess, this stream. I don't really have much to go on about. Not much content here. Just the same old, same old. Anyways, so yeah. But yeah, this is basically it. And again, like I said in the beginning of this video, if you want to get it, links in the description. Windows version releasing in the next while. We're pretty certain on tomorrow because I might pop open a VM and get it working on there later tonight or something like that. I don't know. Probably something I'll get done, you know. Anyways, so I'm gonna end this stream here once I end this game, and yeah. So yeah, that's what's happening, and I guess relax and look at some, I guess, kind of garbage gameplay footage of this game. It's like hyper expanded and stuff because we had to program it with such small viewports. But anyways, that being said, I think we're gonna end off the stream here, and yeah, it's gonna be it for today's little stream of the month of, I guess, the month. And yeah,